Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm T Blessed, and this is Tidbits with T Blessed. Now, I had to get this tidbit out. It was something that just kind of bubbled up in my heart and my spirit this morning, and I'm just wanting to talk about a little bit about showing your heart anyway. So my tidbit for today is show your heart anyway. So this tidbit really is addressing those of us who are educators or those of us who care for children. And I'm just thinking about how, sometimes it's really difficult when you are working with children, raising children, and you have to show up every single day. And I was looking at, different parents as they are dropping their children off and they're hugging and kissing them. And guess what? They are sending to school their most prized possession. They are. And regardless of a lot of times the stress and the chaos that sometimes occurs in our schools, and a lot of times when we are caring for children whose behaviors are not really what we sometimes envision, but they are sending to school their most prized possessions. And a lot of times there may be parents who are really struggling because they don't know what to do themselves. They really don't. So my tip is saying, show your heart anyway, even when it's a struggle, even when sometimes you don't even feel like it. So, I thought about a time when my son started kindergarten, and me being an educator myself, I was so excited for him to start. I was nervous, but I was so excited. And I remember his kindergarten teacher wasn't the sweetest or kindest. She just really wasn't. My son was coming home and saying, like, acting out and saying little things about the things his teacher was doing, but he would like pretend he was playing with his stuffed animals, but he was really demonstrating for me what was going on in the classroom. And I remember his teacher, kind of said some unkind things in general to the class and things like that. And it bubbled over in me because I'm thinking, you have kindergarten and this is how you're talking and treating children, and this is their first experience in school. I was kind of baffled by it. But what I want to say is, what we have to do is make sure that every child that we meet every day, that we are giving them the best experience. We are disciplining them because children need discipline. And for those people who are thinking that to be an awesome educator, or awesome caregiver, or awesome parent, that you're just giving your children whatever they want, whatever they like, I'm not saying that, because that's a philosophy I do not believe in. I believe that you give kids, you rule with love, but you also rule with discipline, but you have high expectations for them. Expect that they are going to work hard. Expect that they are going to behave, but model for them what the expectation is. I definitely believe that. I believe that you show children what you're expecting of them, and then when they are not rising to that occasion, you really demand it for them, but you still lead with love while doing so. There are many children who come from experiences where they're not necessarily seeing those things modeled, and it really is our job, if we are a caregiver or we love children or we are around children, that we model for them those expectations. There are times that we have to say to kids and say to children that you can do it. You're awesome. You're great. And you know what? Those behaviors and those qualities that are not the most positive qualities, we help to diminish those, but also find what is good and positive in something that's good within that child and encourage it. Try to encourage it. So, I just was thinking about that, and I wanted to get that out, that we would lead with our heart and show our heart anyway. Show our heart anyway in regards to children. Show our heart anyway when we are working with children, raising children. If children are in our lives, they're our nieces, our nephews, our grandchildren, our personal children, whoever. Lead with love. lead with an understanding that they are all going to be different, because we are all different. And there may have been someone who wasn't the kindest and nicest to us, but we want to be a different type of example, but also make sure that we are not just giving children whatever they want because they want them. There's a sense of entitlement that goes around. And what we don't want is for children to believe that they are entitled to stuff, but just because they're walking upon the earth. Now, we're supposed to care for them. We're supposed to take care of them, make sure they're safe, but they're not entitled. So my verse for today is Matthew 18:33. Should you not also have had compassion on your fellow servant, just as I've had pity on you? So we want God to have pity on us. We want him to be compassionate toward us. So we must be compassionate to them as well. That's my tidbit for today. Please subscribe, like, share, and remember, I'm T Blessed, and this is Tidbits with T Blessed. Thank you for visiting my channel. Bye.